All right, let's get right into it. You know that constant, relentless hum of anxiety? That feeling that your mind is just always on high alert? If any of that sounds familiar, then this is for you. We're going to walk through a spiritual roadmap to find some calm for your soul.
Does this question just hit you right where you live? I mean, that feeling of just trying to keep your head above water, gasping for air, while these waves of worry just keep crashing over you. It's such a powerful way to put it, isn't it? Because that's exactly what it feels like, an exhausting, relentless struggle. And it's not some vague, abstract worry, is it? No, it's the real, heavy stuff. Our source material calls it the weight of tomorrow, and that is so true. It's the bills, the health scares, the relationships. All of it feels like you're carrying lead in your pockets, just pulling you down, every single day. But here's the thing, and this is so important to hear. You were not made for this. Your soul was not designed to live in a state of constant panic. There really is a way out, a path to a kind of peace that doesn't depend on what's in your bank account or what your job title is. So to find that peace, we've got to figure out where the real fight is actually happening. And that brings us to our first big idea here, the battle for your mind. The source material has this really compelling idea. It says the true conflict isn't with all the chaos out there. It's not your job, it's not your home. No, the primary battleground is right here, inside your own mind. And when that internal battle is raging, it can leave you feeling completely afflicted, just totally constrained. And it can make you feel perplexed, like you're lost in a maze of your own thoughts, with no idea which way to turn. Until finally, you just feel struck down, completely defeated by the sheer weight of it all. So, okay, if the battle is in our minds, why do our attempts to find peace seem to fail so often? Well, this next section gets right into that, exploring why our usual worldly cures just don't cut it. And here's the core of the argument. We keep trying to slap a physical solution onto a spiritual problem. You see it right here, don't you? We feel that inner turmoil, so what do? We book a vacation. We have these fears that don't even make sense, so we buy a better security system. We feel a lack of faith, and we go out and buy another self-help book. It's a total mismatch. This leads to a huge shift in how we see anxiety. I mean, what if we've been looking at it all wrong? This quote is so powerful. It says, your anxiety isn't God abandoning you. Think of it more like a signal, like a blinking red light on your car's dashboard, screaming at you that you are trying to carry a load that was never, ever meant for you to carry alone. Okay, so if we can't carry it alone, what do we do? This brings us to the very heart of what we're talking about today, the 3 actionable steps to finding a truly divine peace. That's right, the path forward, according to this, really just comes down to 3 key actions. Surrender, gratitude, and sharing. 3 simple words, right? But believe me, according to this teaching, they hold some serious power. So let's break down each one. All right, let's dive into number 1, surrender. Now, this is not about giving up in a weak way. It's about giving it up. It means you consciously let go of that tight-fisted control, you stop that endless mental loop of trying to figure everything out on your own, and you just lay every single burden down. Next up, step 2, which builds right on top of that, gratitude. This is all about a deliberate shift in your focus. It means you actively stop the habit of counting all your problems, and instead, you start a new practice of listing your blessings, even the tiny things. And when you do this, something amazing happens. It literally changes your perspective. Your whole horizon just starts to expand. And the final step? This one might feel a little counterintuitive at first. Share. The whole idea here is that your healing isn't just for you. It's meant to flow out of you. By becoming a beacon for other people, by focusing on blessing those around you, even while you're still struggling, your own anxieties start to shrink. They just don't seem as big in the light of a greater purpose. So when you actually put these 3 steps into practice, what's the end game? What's the result? Well, that leads us right to our final section, your unshakable promise. And this is the key takeaway right here. The idea is to separate what you feel from what the source calls foundational truth. Come on, feelings are fleeting, right? They change like the weather. But promises, according to this teaching, promises are the solid rock you can stand on when those emotional seas get rough. So to close this out, let's just walk through what this might actually sound like in practice, like a prayer, based on these very steps. It all starts with surrender, a conscious choice to just let go, laying down every single worry and every fear.
Then you move into that incredibly powerful act of gratitude, just taking a moment to acknowledge the good that is right here, right now. Thankfulness for life, for health, for protection.
And finally, you commit to that outward focus, asking to be an instrument of love, an instrument of help for someone else who's also hurting today.
And it all culminates in this powerful declaration of freedom, a statement that peace, not anxiety, is in charge now. You are no longer a slave to fear.
And that leaves us with this one last thought, a question for you to take with you. This isn't about fixing everything all at once. It's just about taking that very first step. So, what is the one burden, just one, that you're going to surrender today?